when Suat decided to live alone in an old stone house on the mountainside. Far from the city, all he wanted was silence. He wanted to escape the noise, the people, and the weight of his past. The villagers had warned him when he bought the house, that place is cursed. They said. But to someone like Suat, such tales were nothing but nonsense. The first few days were peaceful. Only the sound of wind, birds, and quiet. But on the third night, at exactly 3:08 a.m., he woke to a faint tapping sound inside the house. He assumed it was a mouse and ignored it. On the fourth night, at the same time, came a clearer sound, scratching. It was coming from inside the wall. He approached and pressed his ear against it. It sounded like something was breathing. The next morning, he noticed a crack on the wall. Thin and black, like a drawn line. He touched it with his finger, soot-like dust came off. As days passed, the line grew. The scratching sounds intensified each night. The line wasn't just a crack anymore, it was almost like a door. Suat started doubting his sanity. He tried calling someone, but there was no signal. The internet had been down for days. He considered going to the village. But each morning heavy fog descended, and the mountain road vanished before noon. One night, a whisper joined the scratching. It wasn't clear, but it repeated, "Let me out." Suat couldn't sleep. He sat in front of the wall with a flashlight in his hand. By now, the line had grown to the height of a man. In the middle, a shallow recess had appeared. When he reached toward it, he felt a cold draft from within, like a grave. He started tearing down the wall himself. Removed the stones, scraped off the mortar. Behind it was a narrow, dark space. But what came from it wasn't darkness, it was silence. A pressure-filled silence that pressed into his ears. He pointed the flashlight and saw a pair of eyes staring back at him. They didn't belong to him. Suat tried to scream, but no sound came. He couldn't breathe. Those eyes didn't just look, they pierced through him. Everything went black. The next morning, the door to the house stood open. No one was inside. The wall was intact. No sign of any line. Everything was in place. Only Suat's lighter and a half-burnt candle were found on the table. The police marked it as a missing person case. 6 months later, a new tenant moved in. On their first night, at exactly 3:08 a.m., a thin line appeared on the wall. Just like before. And a voice whispered from inside. "It's your turn."